Number 3. The primal pull of amber eyes. Amber eyes are wild. They're the color of honey, of whiskey, and of fire caught in glass. There's something primal about them that bypasses rational thought and goes straight to instinct. People with amber eyes often get likened to wolves, lions, and hawks, a link that feels almost primal. The psychology here taps into our most ancient wiring. Amber eyes trigger what's known as predator recognition, the same neural pathways that helped our ancestors identify whether something was safe or threatening. The effect draws us in. It's the same psychological mechanism that makes us fascinated by fire, by storms, or by anything that's beautiful but potentially dangerous. What makes amber eyes so striking is the intensity people project onto them. Because they're so visually distinct, even small interactions can feel charged with extra weight. Amber eyes turn a simple glance into something heightened, something that feels loaded with meaning. That amplified perception is what makes encounters feel unforgettable, and why people often describe amber eyes as almost overwhelming. In romance, this perception translates into an edge. People often give more weight to interactions with amber eyes, recalling them more vividly and for longer than other encounters. That lingering memory, sparked by the primal intensity of the color, is what makes amber eyes stand out in the dating world. Number 2. The double-take effect of heterochromia. Having two different colored eyes is like being born with a built-in conversation starter. Heterochromia occurs in less than 1% of the population, making it rarer than winning most lottery tickets. That rarity fascinates us, and asymmetry itself captivates the human brain. Psychologically, heterochromia triggers what's called novelty-seeking behavior. Our brains are wired to pay attention to things that don't fit expected patterns, and two different colored eyes definitely qualify. It creates a cognitive dissonance that's impossible to ignore, as your brain keeps trying to process what it's seeing, which means you just keep staring. In real life, that translates into extra social gravity. People are more likely to strike up a conversation to comment on the unusual detail, or to recall the person vividly after only a brief encounter. The eyes themselves become an anchor for memory. In the dating world, that uniqueness is irresistible. Heterochromia doesn't just make someone stand out in the moment, it makes them linger in the imagination. It feels like nature left a signature, a mark that signals individuality, and that's a quality people are hardwired to find attractive. Number 1. The confidence signal of enhanced eyes. Colored contacts and digital filters have created an entirely new category of eye color psychology. When someone's eyes are clearly enhanced, whether through contacts, surgery, or digital manipulation, it creates a fascinating psychological tension. We know it's not natural, but it works anyway. Sometimes it's even better because of that artificial quality. The psychology here is complex. Artificial enhancement triggers both attraction and suspicion simultaneously. One part of the brain responds to the enhanced beauty, while another flags the manipulation. This creates what researchers call uncanny valley attraction. We're drawn to something that's almost but not quite natural, and that slight wrongness makes it even more compelling. Artificially enhanced eyes naturally draw attention, carrying the weight of a decision behind them. That awareness often shapes a more performative kind of charisma, where the confidence comes from owning the look, knowing it will spark reactions. Everyone knows those aren't your real eyes, but you're wearing them anyway. That choice becomes the statement. Enhanced eyes work because they signal ownership and self-expression. It's not about fooling anyone, it's about showing you're confident enough to design how you want to be seen, and attraction naturally follows that authenticity. Eye color may spark the first glance, but it's never the whole story. The real magnetism lies in the way you hold someone's attention, and the way your presence makes them want to stay. Eyes begin the connection, but it's everything else that writes the ending.